Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today we're going to take a look at Physical Contact 2048. It's a card puzzle game made by Collivier, who also made Physical Contact Speed. They're doing a lot of physical contact on the Nintendo Switch. Is it the kind of physical contact that I like? It's something interesting that I've never tried before. It's based on a hit game by the same name of 2048 that people actually physically play. You know, before video games, there was actual, board games and stuff that people had fun with. So let's go ahead and see if it is worth playing on the Nintendo Switch in today's review. So Physical Contact 2048 is a game that is quite simple in its presentation and overall gameplay mechanics. This is one of those Physical Contact series games that are starting to come out one by one by Collivier on the Nintendo Switch that present that puzzle board game genre that there's not too many games on the eShop. Now, there is a quick similarity to another game on the Nintendo eShop called Levels Plus. It's another puzzle game just like this where it involves numbers and tiles and mixing and matching. Well, in this game, 2048, you start off with a tile that, has a number 2 and another one on the other end. You use the directional buttons to move and you kind of have to have them touch. When they touch, they make a bigger number and then more tiles come, and the more matches you make, the higher the number goes. So, 2 2s become a 4, 2 4s become an 8, and so on. Now, the main objective is to actually get the total amount of points needed to complete that level by making a certain amount of moves within a certain allotted amount of time, and you proceed. So a lot of it, honestly, since I've never played 2048, was me mashing the directional buttons around until I just made the, accomplishment of completing the level. Man, I cannot talk today. The correct amount of points needed in order to proceed. And yeah, I've never heard of 2048 in my life, and quickly I was starting to run through most of the levels within a minute or so, and the game started passing by pretty quick. Didn't seem like there was much of a challenge, but later on, when you have to get really high numbers like 2048, it becomes quite difficult to do some of those steps within a allotted amount of time, because you'll have like one huge tile that's like hundreds of points and a lot of small ones. So you gotta, work in a, slower way. I was just mashing shit. But if you work in a slower way and kind of plan out your movements and stuff, you should be able to do it. But you have to also beat the clock to get a better score. The game overall, that's it. There's a main campaign mode with over 100 levels for you to complete. And just like in Physical Contact Speed, it uses a lot of the same graphic assets and sounds and a tower that you proceed to climb up in the single player mode. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat Tower. And there's a local couch co-op mode where each person has their own grid. They each control their half of the screen using a Joy-Con. It works alright for local co-op. However, this isn't a game that screams play me with something else. I think 2048 is a lot more enjoyable by yourself if you're into playing with yourself. So 2048 overall, it works. It plays fine. I think this is actually a better game to play portably. You could sit and pass time any time or place. If for some reason this is the game you want to play when you're elsewhere instead of playing portable Skyrim and Zelda, more power to you. You might find it enjoyable, a good little time waster. You can zoom through a lot of these puzzles mindlessly while you're watching TV. I did that while I was watching WWE TLC. And it was, a brainless puzzler like Sudoku and all those other things out there. What's next? Tic-tac-toe on the Switch? Who knows? Graphics, as I mentioned, same assets from the other Physical Contact series. Assets, sound, everything is real simple. This is not a game that you worry about how it performs and stuff, so I'm not going to rate that. There's no other control options besides using the directional pad and the Joy-Cons. It would have been nice to see touchscreen support used for this game, but sadly that's not in here. And yeah, it's a game like this is actually legitimately hard to rank in my opinion, because it's a puzzle board game type of numbers game that if you're a real brainiac, you might like this thing because it's a lot of math and stuff like that. It's not so much a fun party game. I can't see this being a hit in the eShop. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's just a game that is taking up a genre that not too many people develop for. And luckily, it's not too high in its price, but personally, I probably am never going to be playing it again after this review. That's nothing against the game. I guess it does accomplish what it was made for. It's developed fine, but it's pretty simple in its gameplay and concept. You might actually enjoy something like this, but I personally don't, which is why I cannot recommend it. But they are, you know, physical contact series are coming out more often, and I think it's a niche genre that a lot of people might enjoy. I guess it's a needed little void of genre that work for some people on the Switch. So if this is your type of thing, then I guess by all means, go for it. For me, not so much. Yeah. What can I say about 2048 other than that's pretty much it. So I guess this is a short and sturdy little review, 2048. And well guys, that's it for today's video. Thanks a lot for watching this review. If you're new to the channel, comment below, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.